Hello and welcome. As a hotel AI expert, I'm thrilled to be welcoming all of you, the students of Europe Hotel School, to your online learning journey. Today, we're going to dive into something that's really changing the game in our industry. We're talking about a huge shift in how we approach safety, moving away from just reacting to problems to actually getting ahead of them. This is predictive fire safety, and believe me, it is quickly becoming the new standard for what it means to be a leader in hospitality.
So, to really get a handle on this, let's think about safety in two completely different eras. Over on the left, you've got the classic model, detect and react. You know how it goes. A fire starts, the alarm goes off, and then it's all hands on deck. But on the right, well, that's where we're headed. Predict and prevent. And this isn't just some small upgrade. It's a totally different way of thinking. It's about using intelligence to stop a threat before it even has a chance to become a problem.
All right, so let's take a quick look back at this reactive legacy. You know, it's the foundation that all modern safety was built on, but as you're about to see, it definitely has its limits.
And let's be real, for their time, these systems were absolutely revolutionary. I mean, sprinklers, smoke detectors, they've saved so many lives. But they all share one big limitation. They're designed to kick in after the crisis has already started. In the fast-paced, 24/7 world of a hotel, just reacting isn't good enough anymore. True leadership, true excellence, that means getting out in front of the problem.
And that brings us to the predictive revolution. Now, this isn't just about fancier gadgets, it's about completely rethinking what safety even means. We're moving from a defensive stance to a truly proactive strategy.
So what's the secret sauce here? It's something called predictive risk modeling. Basically, it's about using powerful AI to constantly sift through all the data your building generates. The AI learns to spot the tiny little warning signs of a potential fire, giving you the power to step in and fix the issue before a single spark ever flies.
And this right here, this is the key takeaway. This is the whole point. The goal isn't to be the best at putting out fires anymore. The goal is to make sure you never have to fight one in the first place. It's a complete redefinition of what it means to keep people safe.
So, you're probably wondering, how on earth does this actually work? Well, the magic behind it is a concept called the digital twin. Let's pop the hood and see how this machine really runs. I want you to imagine a perfect, one-to-one digital copy of your hotel. And I don't just mean the floor plans. I'm talking about a living, breathing, virtual model of every single electrical circuit, every air conditioning unit, every pipe, everything. This digital twin is basically the AI's playground, where it can watch over every little detail of your building's health in real time.
Now, creating this digital twin is a pretty methodical process. First, the entire property is scanned to create this super detailed virtual map. Then, all the important systems, we're talking electrical, mechanical, the works, are modeled digitally. After that, a huge network of tiny sensors, what we call IoT sensors, are put in place to feed the system constant real-time data. And finally, you flip the switch on the AI and it gets to work learning the unique rhythm and pulse of your building. Okay, so what is this AI actually looking for in this ocean of data? It's searching for clues that are almost invisible to us. Think of it like a doctor checking a patient's vital signs. The AI is listening for tiny wobbles in the electrical currents. It's a technical thing called harmonic distortion that might mean a part is about to fail. It's also watching for weird heat spots in your electrical panels, and even keeping an eye on how much flammable stuff is packed into your storage rooms.
Now, I know this can sound a bit abstract, so let's bring it back down to earth with a real-world scenario, something that any of you could easily face as a hotel manager one day.
Imagine your chief engineers doing their rounds, and this alert pops up on their tablet. Notice, it's not a blaring fire alarm. It's something way more valuable, a super specific, predictive warning. The AI has been watching the laundry room's electrical panel and has spotted the early signs of trouble, even giving a heads up on when it's likely to fail. See the difference? This is preventing a disaster, not just reacting to one. So here's exactly how it plays out. The AI spots that little heat anomaly in the panel. Right away, the system flags it as a risk and shoots an alert straight to the engineering team. They can then schedule a quick repair during a slow period, swap out the faulty part, and here's the best part. The fire never happens, the guests are safe, they're happy, and they have absolutely no idea a crisis was just quietly avoided behind the scenes. And that brings us to the proactive payoff. Because for you, as the next generation of leaders, this is way more than just cool technology. It's a massive strategic advantage that has a real impact on the bottom line. This chart right here tells a really powerful story. The cost of a reactive approach, you're talking repairs, lost revenue from closed-off sections of the hotel, legal issues, not to mention the hit to your reputation. It can be absolutely massive. The predictive model, by focusing on preventing problems in the first place, completely flips the script on the cost of risk.
And the benefits just keep stacking up. You're not just saving money, you're giving your guests and staff a level of safety that was honestly unimaginable a few years ago. Plus, you unlock real-world perks like lower insurance bills, guaranteed compliance with safety rules, and maybe the most valuable thing of all, you cement your hotel's reputation as a true leader in safety and innovation.
Now this is a huge one, especially for anyone who will ever have to manage a budget. Insurance companies live and breathe data. When they see a hotel that is actively getting ahead of risk using AI, they see a much safer bet, and you better believe they're willing to reward that smart thinking with lower premiums.
And just think about the peace of mind this gives you. The AI can connect to databases of safety codes, like the NFPA LiNK platform, and it automatically makes sure your property is always, and I mean always, 100% compliant with the very latest rules. It takes a huge, complicated job and automates it, pretty much eliminating the chance for human error.
So as we wrap things up, I want to leave you with one final thought to chew on. Today, we focused on how predictive analytics can completely transform fire safety, but honestly, that is just the beginning. As you go out and start your careers, I want to challenge you to think bigger. What other parts of running a hotel could be totally revolutionized by the power of prediction? Think about it. Maintenance issues, staffing needs, even what your guests want before they ask for it. The possibilities are truly endless, and you are the leaders who are going to make it all happen.